This week on Campus Update.
What's on the racket? Boys tennis. Nicole makes some sweet treats. Script leaks on this episode of Film Rush. Tribute to a surfing legend. MMET gets funky. And new building complexes in HB. Hello Oilers, I'm Nicholas Trollman. I need a haircut, and welcome to Campus Update. First, let's take a look at how the boys tennis team is doing this season.
What's up, I'm Jalen Liptrap, and we're talking tennis. What are your thoughts after beating crosstown rival Edison?
Well, you know, Edison's always a good team every single year, and so, you know, we always just have to play our best tennis, and it was actually really close. We won by 2 sets, and, you know, Mark Stauskas, he got that win at the very end, and so that's just a huge win, and feeling good right now.
That's all for today, Oilers.
Good luck on the rest of your season, Oilers. Also, seniors, remember that college signing day is May 1st in the Career Center. Stop by to show your support. All this talk of sports is making me hungry. Here's Nicole to help us cook up some tasty treats.
Hey Oilers, today I'm going to teach you how to make my award-winning cheesecake cups, a perfect treat to get any party going.
You will need 2 packages of cream cheese, cookie dough, 1 can of sweetened condensed milk, 2 teaspoons vanilla extract, and 2 eggs. Line a cupcake pan with cupcake liners. Roll small balls of cookie dough and place them in the center of each liner. Put them in the oven for 10 minutes until the cookie dough spreads out. Take the cookies out of the oven to pour the batter into the cups, filling each about 3/4 way. Bake for 15 to 18 minutes.
And that's how you make my delicious cheesecake cups. I hope you enjoy trying to make them at home, and let's go back to the studio.
Now here's Alec with an inside look on the possibility of a new film from a very famous director in this week's Film Rush.
Hey movie fans, at the beginning of the year, a secret film script written by independent director Quentin Tarantino was leaked online and immediately made public. Now if you've seen Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, Kill Bill, or Django Unchained, then you might be disappointed that Tarantino's new rugged Western film titled The Hateful Eight was instantly canceled, permanently. However, just days ago at the first live reading of the script in Los Angeles, Tarantino discussed his continuous work on the script despite the leak, revealing a possibility for a future film. A first draft was read to the audience, but he's planning on writing multiple revisions before any confirmation. Quentin Tarantino's entire script for The Hateful Eight is still online and available to read. Get a head start on the action and keep filming, Oilers.
Thanks, Alec. Hobie Alter, a SoCal native, was one of the most successful innovators in the surfing world. He died on March 29th at the age of 80 after a long battle with cancer, but he will not be forgotten. Here's Toby with more.
Hobie is known for developing the first foam and fiberglass surfboard, which was the most lightweight and high-performance board on the market. This revolutionized the surfing culture. Hobie was the ultimate waterman and also created very efficient sailboats, which would spark an outburst for people to learn how to sail. Hobie brought magic to everything he touched, and he will not be forgotten. Next time you either surf or sail, thank Hobie.
Thanks, Toby. Hobie Alter will certainly be missed. Starting on May 1st, the APA MMET department will be putting on its final main stage show of the year. Here's more.
Coming up from MT, well, we have obviously Retrofest coming up, Retrofest X.
Retrofest X.
Retrofest X.
Retrofest X, the 10th Retrofest in the history of MMET, and it's a funk and soul spectacular.
So in Retrofest, you're going to see all the good stuff from the early 60s with the soul at Stax Records, all the way through the 80s with the R&B kind of amazing pop stuff of Prince and Michael Jackson.
We started rehearsing late February, and we've been rehearsing every week, 4 days a week, all the way up until the show.
There's about 6 of us that we choreograph dance moves for the backup singers, and they learn it and they execute it.
So Soph and I have teamed up with the costume department here at APA. The beginning of the show is 60s, so for girls it's really conservative and the guys are kind of in unison and in suits. But then by the second act, it's more bright and groovy and kind of like psychedelic.
Funk and soul has a very specific feel to the music. Like, you can play the notes, but you really do have to get the funk, you gotta get the rhythm, you gotta get that in your soul.
It's complex, and it's like we bit off a lot for our last show, and I think that's cool that we got to go out on kind of a high note.
Yeah, we faced a lot of hardships. James Brown did some really funky rhythms in his music, and just learning all of that, and then on top of that I had to basically become a dancer for this.
You can catch the show on May 1st, 2nd, and 3rd at 7:30, and then on the 3rd there's a matinee at 2.
Just good old sweet soul music, you know, it's really, really fun. You can expect lots of disco pants.
We're going to be giving 110%. It's going to be an awesome show.
Come to the show.
I always go, come to Retro Fest, you never put that.
It's a bit weird.
You can buy tickets in the APA office or online at hbapa.org. In downtown Huntington Beach, off of PCH and First Street, a new project has begun its construction under the owner Makar Properties. Known as Pacific City, this new place of shops and apartments will take inspiration from the surf culture of Huntington Beach in order to make a unique setting for both residents and tourists. Filled with shops and culinary restaurants, Pacific City will overlook the ocean with many places to lounge and even apartments for Huntington Beach residents. The project actually started in 2007, but the downturn of the economy seized the construction's funding. Now, with the appropriate funding and permits, the project's completion is scheduled for some time in 2015 and appears to have many benefits to the Huntington Beach community. For more information and up-to-date details on the progress of the construction, visit the website gopacificcity.com. That's all for this episode, Oilers. Thanks for watching.